New Cura team, welcome back to another First Look First Hour. This is a demo that has come out ahead of a game that we have been interested in trying. This is called Forever Skies. It kind of describes itself as a survival game, um, but possibly in a different way. I mean, it's a resource gathering, quote unquote, survival game. So it's a survival game in arguably the same way that maybe No Man's Sky is a survival game. Pardon me. This one does have things that you do need to be aware of. So it does have food and water and various bits and pieces and all the rest of it that you need to manage. So it's that kind of a survival game, but it's not like running around shooting at things. At least I haven't found that to be the case yet. I had a little dabble with it just to see how I would put together a first look, first hour, because I'm never quite sure with demos and things like that. So I have given it a try. I have given it a bit of a stab. So I do know kind of how to prioritize a few things. So we're going to just get stuck in and we're going to have a look at it for the first hour and kind of see what you think. It's by these guys called Far From Home, and I don't know if they've released anything else. It's not without some issues, shall we say, or some other bits and pieces you might want to consider, but we're going to have a look at it, and we're going to get stuck on a blank game. We're just going to get started on normal, because I always start everything on normal, just because. So, here we go. Right, so this is us. Here we are. First person. We got a few bits and pieces here to give us the sense that there's a story behind this. So, yeah, there's some kind of a virus. We need to get to where we need to get to. We need to do what we need to do, etc., etc. And obviously, the first thing to do is look around and scavenge things. There is some things. There's a first aid kit. We've taken a bit of damage, but I don't think it's anything we need to super worry about at the minute. Don't think there's anything else to scavenge in here. Don't think so. Alright, let's get out of here then.
We arrived at the source of the signal.
Have we? Okay, let's have a little look around, shall we? Don't see anything in there. So, first person, as far as I know. L3 to run.
Symptoms of a virus activity detected. Check your health regularly.
Yes, I will. There's a variety of little containers and things. Some of these are things we're going to want. We're going to want machine parts, probably. Some of the things you can pick up. Some things require a different kind of method of scavenging. I won't bore you with the details at the minute. We'll probably get into that real soon. Yes, if you fall off the edge, you die. So don't fall. You will die. You know, as usual. Be nosy. That would be my advice. I'm generally nosy. We've obviously got something happening there. And pick stuff up. I've not run out of inventory space yet, but then I haven't been doing a lot of the game, to be fair. Looks like you're probably not the first expedition to come this way. And it's sort of not gone well for other people, I suppose. Got some stuff together. Got some containers to open and bits and pieces to check. Can't see anything else. Can't see anything else. Something over here? No. Alright, what's up here? So these are like... We'll get to these floating things in a minute. So we'll have a little run around. Hey, look, there's a dead bloke. Hello, dead bloke. You got anything on you, dead bloke? No. You don't. Okay. X to jump, which which is, you know, fairly bog standard kind of thing. Got batteries that we can take. Is there anything around here? Don't think so. That's down there. That's down there. Don't think we can get up from this side. So, were we over there? I think we were. Come back down here. Right.
New radio message received.
Alright, what's happening here? Ah, 400 years ago, before the calamity, researchers and something was discovered. We came down under the dust and were so close. Noel went crazy, stole the data of the airship, left us to die. Right, the virus is wreaking havoc, etc., etc. So there's some kind of a story going on here with some bloke called Noah. Kind of like to get out of here a little bit. This is, I mean, this is all just preliminary stuff. Well, you know, this is just stuff that will get you to where you need to get to even begin to start the kind of thing. I reckon this is Noah's cell. Earth trees, fetuses growing on vines, more trees, DNA, helixes, spaceship trees, spaceship men with trees. Oh, I don't know. It's all whatever it is, right? I don't think there's anything in there. Take some old water. Noah's gone a bit mad, apparently. Anyway, c'est la vie. Let's go on, carry on. Get to the bit that we need to get to. Right, now then, here's this is where it starts to get really into the kind of nuts and bolts of where we're going with things. So, let's just grab the stuff in from here and we'll have a look at the airship, because it's the airship that's kind of the thing. And I'll give you a little tip about the airship, which is, it ain't. The way to think of the airship is not the way that I thought of an airship. I thought, you know, if you're not thanks dog, if you're not keeping the airship moving, you're gonna, you know, sink down into the dust, which is what they call the stuff down below. That's not what happens. If you stop moving, it just kind of floats there. Dirty water. Lots of dirty water. Dirty water is fine. You can drink dirty water, but it will damage you. So it's not ideal. I mean, ideally, what you want is you want purified water, and you want purified food. So let's go and have a look at what's occurring out here, because there's some things occurring. We've got an extractor. We got a list of things that it would like us to do to get the airship working. It needs a rudder, a fabricator, a deck extractor. We need to remove the wall blocking the workshop, and we need to grab the research station. We don't need to worry about expanding the airship just yet, but it will be on the list of our things to do. Now, this is a fabricator. This is our airship for now. It's pretty small. It reminds me of one of the Thunderbirds, but it is pretty small. And you've got to try and fit a few things in there, and we've got to do a few things. Now, my advice would be that you're going to put an engine on the back, so you'd want to keep this space clear, because you need to access the engine. It's a long story. My other advice is there's a couple of things here. This gets you dirty water, which is fine, and this thing gets you food. So you get food by using this thing called a lure, and you can use quick move and it'll automatically select it, and you hold down square and away it goes. It's like fishing, right? So you're fishing for stuff that's way down there in the dust somewhere, which is what they call that, which is toxic and will kill you. So you're fishing for stuff and you will get stuff up. You can eat the stuff that comes up for now, but we're going to need to get something to cook it into a condition that would be more nutritious for us. Same with the water. We can drink the dirty water, but we're going to need a water purifier. So this is a dust lettuce. So we're going to take that. We're going to eat it.
The immune system has dealt with viral infection.
Which is fine, because we need to get... My advice is get your food and water sorted before you hit the road. Because you're going to need that. The lure, I think you get 3 uses out of a lure. So I've got this canned water, so we can drink that for now. So what we need to do is we've got some things that are in the way, and what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pick up some parts, which is absolutely fine, and we're going to need to craft this thing, which is called a deck extractor. So this thing here. It's X to craft. It takes a little while to craft it.
Printing completed.
Thank you. Now it has to go on your ship, and you have these catwalks on the outside of your ship. So I've found that that's probably the best place to put it. It's kind of, we're going to kind of want it facing this way, so we're going to put it there for now. What this does is, this is your mining laser, right? And it gets product that you need to craft. If we go back to the extractor, you can see here that on these, for example, the water purifier, which is what we want next, it needs metals and synthetics, as well as the machine parts that we've been picking up, right? See this contraption out here is metal. Yes, metal, just floating around in the sky, and this stuff is synthetics. So you harvest these things by using your deck extractor, and you point it and you fire with R2, and that's your little mini game for extraction stuff, right? So this is pulling me in synthetics, as you can see, and anything that is gold is stuff that we can zap. We missed that big chunk of metal, which is a shame, because it's over there and I can't reach it. Because metal we're going to need quite a bit. Well, but we can get rid of this wool. You can see we got metal for the wool. So anything that's up here, you can get rid of. So I would say what you need to do is you just need to get rid of it all and grab as much of it as possible. This other stuff here is glass. See that? We got glass on that one. Because yeah, there's some basics you want to get sorted before you hit the road. I would say that would be my advice based on the first little hour or so that I played off. Oh, missed it. I don't really want the synthetics so much, I want the metal. Not doing too bad, 40 metal. Oh, it's a bit of a thing to steer. Right, because we're gonna need a couple of other things in a minute. Right, is that everything? Right, that's everything for now. So, what I suggest that we do first is we need this water purifier. We want clean water. We want clean water. Absolutely want clean water. We've already got dirty water. There's plenty of dirty water here. So there's no need to move just yet. So this stuff, this amber liquid in here is obviously it.
Printing completed.
Thank you. So it needs to go on a wall, and we can put that as high up, I think, here as possible. Does it go any further? That's kind of in the door, but we'll put it about there. Right, so now you can add dirty water to it. That starts working on the purification process. The other thing we're going to need is this thing, the electric cooker, because that is going to help us with nutrition. So we'll grab the electric cooker, we'll get the electric cooker made, and then we've got water and food sorted. And the other stuff that we don't have is sleep, which you need a bed. which is a bit of a pain
Printing completed.
because we don't actually have a big enough place for a bed just yet. So we're going to stick the electric cooker right there. I know it seems like it's an odd place. Now, it also needs water. So we're going to take our clean water, and we're going to use our cooking station, and we're going to fill it up with water, right? So there you go. We can now collect more dirty water. We can now purify that dirty water, and now this is done. You can recycle some of the synthetics. So let's fire the lure down again, see if we can pull something up. So far I've only found 2 things with the insect lure. A cabbage, which is, well, 3. A cabbage, which I don't know, maybe cabbages fly around down there, I haven't got a clue. So a cabbage, or lettuce, sorry, not a cabbage, lettuce. A moth, and rotten food. And I don't know what the story with rotten food is, other than it's rotten food, which I don't know what else to tell you about that. We'll just take, oh, there we go. I was going to say, it does take a while. So let's see what we get. Moth or lettuce? Another lettuce. Okay, so maybe, like I said, maybe lettuces are carnivorous down there. So use the cooking station, and we can quick move the lettuce in there, and then you move across to boil. We'll let that get on with it. I think we've got one more go with the lure, so we may as well get that underway. And that's fine. I think we have... Do we have an empty bottle? We do have an empty bottle. So we're probably going to need to go and get some more dirty water, but we can grab some more dirty water in a minute. I don't want to leave the lure. I've not actually left the lure to see if it breaks, but I'm assuming with games like these that it doesn't last forever, and I assume that if you don't raise it after a while, you probably lose what's on the end of it. Another one. Okay, so we'll take another one, and we'll consume that, which is now better for us. We don't get anything that does say that the lure has worn out. This however, it just opens when it's done. So you can just flick that in. We'll get that boiling, right, and we'll go get the research station, which is the next thing that we needed to get, which is over here. So we need to duck in here, and we need to grab some bits and pieces that are lying around. Is there anything else lying around? Nothing else that we can interact with. There's some batteries, solid state batteries. Can't close that. Whole thing to read. The most important one is the scanner, blah blah blah. Need a battery to run the device, and so on. So here you go. We take our research station. And you can, it kind of goes into your inventory, which is down at the bottom, and left and right on the D-pad moves through that inventory slot. And you can look at that. There's a whole place down there with some stuff on it. You can see some. Oh no, that's fire. That's a fire. I don't know if you can get in there though. I mean, we could try that and have a look. I didn't go that way the first time I played, so I don't know if there's anything that way. So anyway, what was saying? Yes, D-pad. So down on the D-pad, selects the things that are down on that kind of bar. So the only place I've found to be able to put this that doesn't absolutely cause a pain is kind of right here, which is a bit of a nuisance for a start, because it's got to come out quite a ways. It's got to come out that far. Hello. Oh, there we are. Something in the way. Right. Can we go any further this way and clear that door a little bit? We can. About there. Right. So it's kind of in the way, and we need to power it. So we need to insert the battery. Now, it did want us to research the scanner. That is the scanner. So let's complete the research with the scanner. And research takes synthetics and things. Our cooking is done.
Research finalized.
So we don't get an awful lot, as you can see. use that up a little bit, and we'll probably add a little bit more water to the cooker. Oops. Doesn't want to add any more water to the cooker. Yeah, there we go. Don't know why it was giving me such trouble with that. So that takes 20. So what we want to do is we want to head up and get some more dirty water, which is, what is this, through here? So we can carry 5 dirty water in this thing, this bottle. So that's 3. Once these are all gone, they're all gone. So you may as well kind of stay here until you got this sorted. I mean, why waste your time, right? Add the water in there. The bottle seems to last a while. So, right. So scanner. We want to make a scanner, which is not a bed. It is here. So scanner. There we go. Takes a battery, etc.
Printing completed.
Take the scanner. Right.
Analysis completed.
Now.
New objects requiring scanning.
Thank you. Now we can scan things. There you go. Now we can do things like build airship engine. I don't think there's much else you can scan through here that I think I'm aware of. It'll tell you if you can or if you can't. There's a bloke there. You can scan him. Bloke, Zofia, or lady. She had a passion for electronics. I'm sorry about that. And what's that thing on the wall? Is there another room in there? Oh, we can scan this. What's this? A modeling device. Oof. Okay. Where was that? Oh, yeah. Look, there's a sneaky little room in here. There you go. You can scan that. Take it. A poster. You can take it. Obviously, take some food rations. That might help us a little bit. We must be able to use the poster as kind of decoration. But what we want to do now is we want to have a look at probably can I scan this water collector? Dirty water collector. Dirty water collector. Right. Place on your airship. I got no room for it right now. I don't know where else to put it. I don't know if you can. Can you move it off the hot bar? I can move. Quick move. Move it into there. Right. What we want to do is want to have a look at in here. In here is an engine, I think, is what we want. You can research machine parts using machine parts, and then what? You can make machine parts. The engine and fuel. That's what we're going to need. We're going to need an engine. One of the other things that's over here, I think.
Research finalized.
Yeah, no, we haven't got it yet. We need to craft an engine. So we go all the way to the end. We've now got an engine to make. Blimey, does it take a while? Oof.
Printing completed.
Thank you. Goodness gracious. Right, so we now have an engine, which if we go down here, we can put on. it has to go on quote unquote your airship. That's this orange bit here. Um, I mean, in in theory, you can stick it on the side. Um, so that would be fine. I don't honestly know if it travels straight with that on the side. I put it on the back. The problem with putting it on the back is you're going to want to extend the airship. And the first thing you're going to want to do with your airship is you're going to want to extend it backwards. So you have to move the engine away. It's not the end of the world. You can do it. So just for my OCD, we're going to put it there. Now, the reason that I said you wanted to be able to get here is because you can access it from the inside to open the fuel tank. We haven't picked up any fuel yet, so we're going to have to synthesize some fuel, and we're going to need some more synthetics, so we're going to need to shoot some things down. But before we do that, the bed, we need metals and synthetics for the bed, but also, do we have a spare bit of food? We do not. So we also probably want to make sure that we are getting another lure ready. And we're going to need some metals and synthetics for that. So this is kind of it, right? You're kind of out here, and we're going to have to start zapping stuff. And that big chunk of metal just snuck away on me. So this is your kind of grind, right? You gotta come out here. You gotta wait. You gotta zap up some synthetics. And some metals. And it seems to be that the game, well, certainly from this demo perspective, as soon as you start, you get more stuff appearing. So the game's obviously conscious of the fact that you want stuff. So it kind of gives it to you, which is a little bit like then your question is, well, where's the skill in this? This is just a grind. Oh, he says, showing you where the skill is in this, or the lack thereof. Where's that big chunk of metal? So, you know, you've got this little minigame thing. Anyway, how much have we got so far? What we want to do is we want the bed first, because we really do need to sleep. You really do. It affects you. And of course, you know, we need another insect lure because we wanted to get some more food and stuff. Although it seems to be, or it has seemed to be to me, that you stop catching things after a while if you do not move. So we want to get this rotated there. So we can put it here for now, because all we're going to do is sleep. And then we can pick it up and put it in our inventory later. So it's a little bit like Minecraft, you know, you carry a bed around, you chuck the bed down, you sleep. But obviously, you have to sleep in your airship. So we're fully recovered, so we can wake up. I can pick it up, and then I can just leave it in my inventory and it just disappears. It's kind of a nighttime kind of an affair. So we probably want to make a lure. We're going to need some more metals for a lure. Okay, let's get some more metals for a lure. Oh, snuck away that one. Might as well get some synthetics while we're waiting, because you're going to need him. You are going to need him. We need him for the fuel, for one thing. Got any metal? Any more metal? I could do with a little bit more metal, to be honest. There we go. Right, let's have a look at that. Yeah, that'll get us a lure. So let's see, because after a while, being in one place, it seemed to be that the lure would not work, and then what would happen would be you just get nothing, which is no good. So we're gonna need that. We need some synthetic fuel.
Printing completed.
Thank you. Right, let's see. Let's gas this baby up. Takes 100. Have we got enough for 100 in here? We do. So we've finished our airship.
Printing completed.
We're just about ready to go. Right. Our lure. Let's see. What have you got? Got anything? Got a moth. Rotten food. So it says that you can't eat rotten food, but it says you can use it in crafting that requires organic resources. We've also got emergency rations here if we get stuck. We've got this empty bottle for clean water, so we'll bottle that up, and we'll probably want to drink some of that. We'll drink the canned water first. Right. Let's see what we get. If it's rotten food again, then I think we're sort of, yeah, we're done. So this means that you're pretty much fished out of this area, which is fine. I'm going to transfer the clean there. Because remember I said there was some dirty water over here, and there's no point moving until we've exhausted all the water situation. Because then we're just using up resources, right? So there's still a little bit of water to get. Still a little bit of water to get. We'll probably not get the last one, to be honest. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Yeah, that's probably it. Probably not a huge thing. Obviously, craft more bottles. But that will probably do us. So we'll do that. Get that underway. We've got fuel. We've run out of food already, so we need to eat some of the rations. And then your food level doesn't increase too much, so that's 2 rations to go up there. So we can close the door, and let's have a look what's on our to-do list. On our to-do list is depart. So you can leave everything else there on the outside. We'll close that. It's square to be in control, and it is L1 to go down, R1 to go up, and R2 to go forward, which is fine. We're hitting something.
Find a cure for the virus. Send it to the space station. Save humanity.
And you can lock the speed. Now, there's a couple of flashing lights here. You can see you're heading at the top, and because you can't always tell, because you're looking around, which way you're pointing. But the heading at the top, no, the heading at the top is where you're pointing. That's probably the thing. Steering's a bit of a pain, because you have to make sure that you're there. It doesn't show you the ship's heading, it shows you where you're looking. I'd like to see the ship's heading, because it's got 321 degrees there, I suppose. So if I align that, I'm, what is that, 330? So I want to change my course to about 330. Came a little bit past it there. There you go, 329. So we're on course for this flashing light. What I have discovered is there's the orange flashing lights. It seems to be there's different levels. The orange flashing light is the lowest level, closest to the dust. If we go down, we'll get a warning.
Warning. Entering dust layer.
Yeah.
No damage imminent.
So it tells you you'll get damage if you go down, so that's fine. So we're at max altitude. We need to improve our airship to go up. So you can see there's a white blue flashing light off in the distance. We can't reach that with the current airship. You have to modify your airship to get up to that. So we're gonna go over here, which hopefully will give us the tools to do that. Now, what I said to you about fishing wars and the airship is, you can you can stop at any time. You just float here. So the engine's there, which is fine. It's not using any fuel. We're at 61. And we can drop the lure. And you can also, you know, zap stuff as it floats past and all the rest of it while you're waiting. We've got clean water. We can condense some water if we want to condense some water, but I think we're going to find there's dirty water over there, which is fine. But, you know, you can just stop to a spot of fish in. You know, I could pop my bed down and have a little snooze if I wanted, but I'm not going to. I could do a little bit of resource recovery. I don't know what all this stuff is. It's like crazy things. Let's see if this is a moth. Yep, so that's a dust moth. Which I can't say that they're any more nutritious or less nutritious. Oh, sorry, I need to boil it. So we'll get that boiling. We've run out of lure though, but we could and probably should get another one while we're here. So what we'll do is we need some metals, right? And there's lots of stuff that is in the distance, out of range. Will it come into range? No, it's not. It's drifting away, I think. Is there more stuff on that side? Is it because there is more stuff on that side. So what we can do is we can pick this up, and we'll just leave that, and we'll pick this up, and we'll move it over here, and we can still use it. Come on, metals. Right, metals. Yeah, there we go. Get some metals in here. Right, okay. And that's some metals. Don't know what's going on with jumping around. Let's craft up another lure. Because it does seem to be you need to eat and drink relatively frequently. I have found that out. So you can lower that away. Sorry. Lower that away. May as well. Consume the dust moth. There you go. That filled us up a little bit. Can have a little drink of water. We're looking good. We're looking good. So we'll see what we got. We can chuck it in the cooker and then we can move over and have a look at what's on this flashing light. See how long this takes. Oh, didn't take very long at all. There we go. Dust lettuce. Right, there we go. We can get that cooking, and we can go and have a look at. Shut the door. We don't have to shut the door. It's just convenient. Right. Let's go over here then.
Unknown location reached.
Yes, thank you. It sure is. You can't. What's the word? Yaw. So we can't slide. So if I want to pull up on the side here, so say I want to pull up here so that I can drop my lure off the side, which is not a bad idea to be able to do. What I need to do is I need to come up, you know, to the edge, like this, and then I can just drop down, and then there's no landing. I'll just kind of get out. So that can now be dropped down, and I can still get food. I can still use that to get stuff. There's dirty water and things there, so that's all good. If we got a glass bottle, it's got 4 good water in it. I might need to see if I can get another bottle, to be honest. I think I have to research it. Another bottle. Don't I? Yep. Research the bottle, and then I can make another one. And we'll bring that with us, and we'll have clean water and dirty water, and that'll be fine. And we can even take that with us, and we've got food, and we've got water. We just need to make one.
Printing completed.
And now we have one. Oh, it's wet. And we have our scanner. So we can scan things. So there's things up here, and things down there, and things around here. So let's have a little looky. What is this? Right. So this is the turbine that will help us get higher. So we're going to want that. So we're going to want to make that. So we got some parts, things to grab. Like I said, you don't want to fall off. There's a battery. Probably need that for the turbine, to be honest. Got some things down there. So tell me that's metal. A metal component. Right. There's no... I don't think there's anything else up there. Right. Let's go. Alright, who's this poor sod? Oh, it won't let me scan that person, but there's something there that will let me scan. A flashlight. This one is obviously broken and I cannot take it, but it's new research that I can get. Right, what's further up? Let's go further up indeed. Some more stuff. Thing. More batteries, I assume. Yep, okay, more batteries. More synthetics. Right, you can head down. The usual kind of problem, you walk down, you walk backwards, you walk off. Ah! Right. Should we go sell ladders? We can even get down there too. Right, I think this is going to tell me this is glass. Right, glass. Yes, we can scavenge that if we can bring the airship around. We can take that with us. Woo! Can you jump that? Can you sneak around another way? Okay. How confident are we? There you go. Right, some bits and pieces, some electronic parts. What is that, bed? Oh, yep, some condenser membranes, some more parts. It looks like some kind of an insect there, but... Right, we can't do anything. Oh, yeah, sorry. In here, another lure. That'll save us a little bit of time, money, and effort. As will that. Thing there. Some food rations, which is great. Right. Okay, so that saved us a little bit of time and effort, and we've now got something else. Oh, and there's some dirty water over there. I don't think, did we collect? Right, so we picked up some dirty water. Oh yes, and there's a downstairs. That's right. I forgot about the downstairs. What's downstairs? Nothing, it looks like. Just nothing. Just the opportunity to fall off. Looks like it. Just the opportunity to fall off. It's just to provide you with an additional hazard for you to get used to. Right, where's those steps over here? Right, up we go, up we go, up we go. Right, now then, see what I mean? Like perched on the edge. Perched on the edge. Very much on the edge, actually. Okay. What do we need? We need the airship builder. I think that's right. Check the newly discovered objects in the studies tab. Alright, well I will do. But we also need a basic turbine. So I think we need that first. So let's do the basic turbine. Let's drop the lure. Do a spot of fishing.
Research finalized.
I'm not sure we need that just yet, but I'm gonna put it there because it doesn't hurt. And I'm gonna add some dirty water in there. Right. No, that's the condenser membrane. We need a basic turbine. We need more metal. This will be ready real soon. There we go. Moth? Rotten food, right? So we've run out of food in this location already. Out of range. Out of range. That's not out of range. Pick up some synthetics while we're waiting for metal to swing by. There's a sort of a lock-on feature. It's kind of funky. Out of range, out of range. Can we get one more metals, maybe? Oh. Kind of messes up when one passes in front of the other. You're not getting away. Oh, you are getting away. Metals, anyone? There we go. Right. Let's try not to fall off the ship. Right. What did we want? We wanted well, it didn't close the door. Doesn't matter. We wanted the turbine. Oh, we need 35. Okay, we need 35. We're at 20. We need 15 more. Come on, 15 more. Is it 5 each? Metals 25. 30. Come on, one more metals. Here it comes. Oh, I see you. I see 2 of you actually. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right, where's the other one? There you are. Right. Okay. Let's not fall off the ship. Basic turbine. Let's make one of those. I bet you this is going to take a while. And who the heck knows where it's going to go to. Right, so we've got more clean water. We can also do that. We got 2 bottles of clean water. Well, we're doing well with waterfront, I tell you. And we got this, where are we? Isotonic drink. Use that, give us a bit of energy as well. And we got some boiled lettuce we can still eat, which is fine. We'll do that. That gives us a little bit of a boost. We can wait on the waterfront. This is taking an age. We've got a repair patch, which I guess
Printing completed.
repairs things. I don't think I need it right now, so put it there. Right, so we have this turbine now. So where the heck do we put? So we can put the turbine there on the side,
Maximum flight altitude increased.
which now increases. It doesn't look pretty, okay? But like I said, I don't think you need 2. But this is certainly going to help us get a little bit higher. And we're kind of getting that way with our airship, right? So we now need what's called the airship builder. And that's it there. So that's fine, we can research that. What we're probably going to have to do though is at some point we're going to have to move. Because I don't think that I don't think we're going to have any more luck with food there, but we might have over here. Also, I know for a fact that I'm going to need a little bit more space if I want to use this airship builder. So we're gonna mooch over here a bit, and we're gonna find a place to drop down, and we're gonna stop. Probably sort of about here, I think. Should be alright. I think we should be fine. I know there's a gap there, but I think that's fine. If I can actually land it. There you go. Nailed it! Right, let's see if this lure will work. See if we'll catch any food. And we need to make the airship builder, which we need electric elements, and we're out of electric elements, so we're definitely gonna need to go and fly somewhere. So I suggest that we add a bit more fuel in the tank, and we try and head off to another location. Rotten food still doesn't like us. We're obviously still too close. So that's fine. Synthetic fuel, and then this goes in the fuel tank. Just do a quick move, I'll top it up. 98 out of 100, and there you go. So what the airship builder is going to do is it's going to give me the opportunity to add rooms, and the rooms are like jeeps. The rooms are like boxes, like this box here. So you just add a box on. And like I said, and you can add catwalks on. So the idea is that you can make it a little bit larger, add a box, add some more catwalk. You know, presumably you can, make your, add some bilateral symmetry. Yay, there's the word. You can add some bilateral symmetry to your airship so that you can make it go a little bit higher, make it go a little bit further, do all those kind of things with two of these. So that it looks more like an airship and less like some weird wonky thing. And you can go on and you can check out some of these other colored lights, which are other points of interest with other things in them and various bits and pieces. But that's the first hour over, really. And I've really tried to truck on as quick as I can to get sort of the main cut and thrust of the story done on my to-do list. So it's the airship builder is the thing that I had to build to move forward, and then you have to move on to this no, there's a twin flashing blue light that you eventually need to get to, etc, etc. But that's maybe another story. Yeah, anyway, this is it. This is what Forever Skies kind of looks like. I'm not sure. It's not exactly what I thought. It's a little bit different to what I thought it might be. I had the feeling that that it would be something a little bit different. But there you go. I mean, we're up now. Where are we? 250 is now our max altitude. So we can see things a little bit better up here. We can start to see the tops of the skyscrapers. We can start to see a few more POIs, points of interest, and various other bits and pieces. And you can obviously see that some of these skyscrapers go up higher and higher. So I guess there's this, there's this layered approach to exploration, that you need to go up higher. You need there's a different kind of a build, or maybe more turbines get you higher. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting, and obviously, will this change between demo and release? Always a question. So anyway, there you are. This is what Forever Skies currently looks like in demo form. I don't know how long the demo goes on for. I haven't reached the end of the demo yet. Do let me know if you have played it and you have reached the end of the demo. And yeah, I don't know. Is it something we're going to buy when it comes out? I'm kind of on the fence. I can see how it would be a little bit addictive, but that depends how grindy it gets. If it is just hopping from one of these wrecked places to another ad nauseum, that could get a little bit tedious. The best with this would be that they have maybe different aspects at certain points of the game, and maybe even going down into the dust somehow, which they've intimated is possible. So that might be another possible opportunity. I don't know, there's like mountains in the distance or things. I don't really know. Anyway, all things that we can but wait and see. I hope you have found this interesting and useful and enlightening, and maybe it's tease your tonsils in terms of you wanting to go out and get it. So if you have found it useful, please click the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please click the bell notification so you know when the next one of these comes out. And I will see you all again real soon. Ta-ta for now.
PlayStation